Hello, welcome to the show. Welcome to another video. And it's always an Audi. So this one came from far away. This one came from London, or close to London, or in the top of London, around London. This guy he does have lots of problems with this car. Lots. Well, the main one why you bring the car is the temperature sensor is not working. Yeah, shh, quiet. The temperature sensor is not working. Looks like this problem starts when the guy did a clutch for him, and then he start have that issues which, well, he shouldn't have. For me, he broke a wire on the car, but he says he changed the sensor. He said the wire looks fine, but to me that's no work. He did something wrong. I don't trust these mechanics in London anyway. And yeah, they cannot help him out, so they don't know what to do. So we will scan the car now, because last night he drove to my house and he did have the EBS light, and the anti-skid light on. The thing is, now the anti-skid light is not on, but like you can see, the EBS and the engine light is on. Okay. So, and then you have another problem is when you start the car, it misfires. And the fan goes in high speed, and the temperature is not working at all. So I think it's a wire, because when you disconnect the sensor, the plug from the sensor, the fans come on straight away, just to make sure the car not overheating. So I know it's a wire, but the guys, they changed the sensor, and they said they don't know nothing about electronics, they don't want to touch it. So what I will do now, because you have the engine light on as well, so if I will start, I don't start too long, because I'm in a garage and this car smells a bit from the exhaust. And you can hear the noise of it. So the RPM is highest, and the fan will start come on in a minute. And then it stabilizes, but I think one injector needs to be replaced, and the fan starts. Okay. So to me, straight away, oh look, oh no, I was thinking the ESP light will be on. Oh, it smells. Oh no, close, I don't want to open. Oh, it smells badly. Oh, I think it's because of this injector. Oh, it's too much fuel, it goes on the cylinder. You can see even a bit of smoke. It's like a whitish smoke, so it's too much fuel. Anyway, this is another thing to sort out. What I have to sort out now is the temperature sensor. So now let's do a scan. And I want to see why the engine light is on as well. Like you see, when I started, is there. And that light wasn't on when he was driving along. And they show up when he arrived in my house, which is quite odd. So let's go give a good scan in here. Right, I will just, for don't show the VIN on the camera. I need to keep these things private for nobody clone. Audi 2000, 2006. It's after 2006. Excellent. Right. Okay. So it will be loaded in a minute. Diagnostics. Auto scan. So let's see what we got. Engine 1 code. Brakes 1 code. Air condition 1 code. And carry on. You know what? The EBS sensor, I got already few cars I did this problem. Is not the sensors in the EBS playing up. Sometimes it's the ring on the bearing. They deteriorated, and then the sensor cannot read anymore. Some people think it's the sensor, but it's not. The most of the cases is the bearing. Let me move this thing here. So let's see first the engine, what we got. Trouble codes and engine coolant temperature. So like you can see, is a short circuit to B plus. What this says to me is a broken wire, or the sensor, even the new one he fitted, is defected from manufacturer or from the factory, wherever the sensor came from. Um, I think because he took this car for change a clutch, I believe the guy who did the clutch is a very poor mechanic. If you will see this video, I'm apologize to say that, but I think you are a very poor mechanic. Um, Even I think the mechanics on these days, they should be able to sort it out some the basic electronics, you know. They should be able to, because this is a simple matter. So he was changing the clutch. He probably pulled the engine too much down, and the wires was hanging up, and he just broke a wire. Sometimes actually could be a coincidence as well, the wire break. But come on, it could be more helpful and diagnose this for the guy, because he drove the car like this for all the way to London to my house. It's about almost 2 hours drive, and it's a long drive, and he managed to get here with the car like that. About that one, he showed me before. So this, of course, will put the engine light on because the sensor is not working correctly. This could be an issue as well for the injector, but I want to sort it out this problem and then go from there. What I want to see now is just a quick live data. Read my data by Shen. I don't want that. Bloody hell. This one. Right, so what I want to see is the engine temperature, see what it shows. So temperature, well, it says the coolant temperature, the G22, it shows 5 degrees. I think this is not correct, but it's cold outside. Well, it's +8. I will leave that alone for now. What I want to check, engine speed, EGR. This car is mapped, by the way, so... Oh, okay. This is what I am interested in. So the guy, he did have somebody who changed the timing belt for him. I remember some people, when they have the timing belt changed in some garage, the car was behaving weird on a startup. And we got here 4.46. That's too much. This value in here, this in here should be close to 0 as possible. I fix already too many times this problem on cars, and come on, people. When you change timing belts, check for the torsion value. Even if you put the pins, you need to make sure this is correct. But now it's interesting because I want to start the car. I want to see these values. That's way too out. That's too much. Too much. This is a no-no. The torsion value, who did the timing belt did wrong. Right, that's the second. Amazing. I like these mechanics, They are good. But the thing is, all the time, I feel sorry for myself because I have to keep fixing the crap they do. I'm not saying I'm better than other people. I'm just saying this is a time-consuming and poor person, the owner from the car, have to spend lots of money and don't know what's happened. I will fix this as well for him. I will fix the coolant as well, and we will see later how the car will be. So now I want to see something else. You probably say, Jesus Christ, no, this car have lots of things wrong. Yes, it does. And it's a shame because this guy getting frustrated, And it's a nice car. I like this Audis. I never want to own Audis because I think they're not reliable. If I will buy an Audi or Volkswagen, that engine light needs to be on. If it's off, I don't buy the car. A joke, guys. This is a joke. Normally the Volkswagen, the engine light is on. Right. Okay. So this here on the injector, I want to see what's happening if this value is in here. Of course, another guy, he was checking as well for him, but they didn't get any conclusion. The car now is a bit probably worn because I start a few times, but... Oh, Jesus Christ. Right, the injector 1 is 2.29 and injector 3 is minus 176. Right, straight away, injector 1 and 3 need to be replaced. The number 2 and number 4 is acceptable. So you got 2 injectors if a big problem in here. That needs to be sorted as well. That's why he says one time he did have a glow plug light flashing. Right, okay. This is getting interesting. Right, there's nothing else I can do in here. let's go back. This video will be amazing. Even after I put this video together, I will order a nice Nando's and then enjoy my fixing or my diagnostics. Right, okay, so the engine, we know we have that code. That's fine. I will repair that. I'm interested in this one. Like, see. Left rear wheel. Aha! Like you see, what I said earlier. Oh, even that light now is flashing is because I'm doing the scan. So what I said to you guys in the beginning, he keeps saying the sensor is not. Is the wheel ring, the bearing ring is start deteriorated, and the rust and the age of the car, this we will get damaged. It's not the sensor, guys. Don't think it's the sensor, because I can guarantee to you, I can take this car for a test drive, and I will see the wheel will spin, but later if you go a little bit high speed, the sensor cannot keep up with the reading because there's no lines in there anymore. So left rear, so don't forget is that side, left rear. Speed sensor, of course. So you can see the second word in there, impulsible signal. It means it's not a normal signal the sensor is getting from that sensor ring. It means it's a bit missing, is a bit corroded. Implausible. Bloody hell, implausible. Implausible. I will say incorrect signal received, but blah. Whatever. So yeah. So we know we have to change a wheel bearing for him. What else, guys? What else? Right, so I did my diagnostics, and now the air condition, that's an old one for Volkswagens as well. It means we have more codes in here, but let's see all of them now. And it's getting a little bit foggy inside the car. My dear neighbor is cleaning his car. He loves his car. Engine control unit, please read DTC. Oh dear, that's not good. Oh, it smells. You know that smell of oil and diesel together? Oh, I will have a headache in a minute. Right, about the air condition, normally this is to do if the sensor pressure. I don't know if you got gas on the system. My camera is getting foggy. Wait a second, guys. So yeah, I'm not worried about that. You can get that sorted later. It's probably low on gas. Right, gateway. What we got here? Combination comfort data bus signal wire open circuit. Radio, no signal communication. Well, he changed the radio. I will let this codes alone. Because he took the original radio out. This is probably something to do with the radio, so I don't will bother with that. But comfort system is always something to do with the door. I think I have to do a part 2 for this video. This will be a little bit long for putting one video. Key 1. No or incorrect basic setting adaptation. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, well. Don't worry about that. He didn't came here to sort out this passenger door, which is a broken wire. 100%, because this car suffers from these issues. All people know Audis, they know. So motor for window, lift, flirt, pass, side, no or incorrect basic setting adoption again. So yeah, I think this car people was messing around a lot before. I don't will delete the codes anyway. Well, actually I can do, you know, so I just can delete all and see what it will goes out. But the EBS light will go out, but as soon as I start drive, it will pick up the signal is incorrect, which I know is incorrect because we have a problem with the ABS ring. So now let's go under the hood, or under the bonnet in UK, and let's check what's happened if that sensor. Sorry about the noise. My neighbor is washing his car, like I was saying before. My garage is a mess anyway, so don't look to the floor, because I've been busy. Right, I have to open both doors, and my neighbor even saw the smoke. The smoke just go out. This car is bad. I see something as well. Well, let's see together, guys. Should we? Should we check together? This is not close. Should we check that? Should we make this for this guy see? this shouldn't be open like that. Anyway, carry on, no, carry on. Right, to me, this is a monkey job. For start with, should have proper hoses from Audi and just fit it. But I don't care about that. So, let's see, guys. I'm looking for the sensors. So I know is one there. We will see in a minute. Is one over there. The ones they was changing the sensor. We will go there in a minute. And another one should leave is somewhere here in the bottom. So what I will do, I will take, I don't know if it's that one there. No, it's not that one. I will take this all apart now. And then we will see all together what's happened here. Because I think we will find lots of things wrong. Even that thing is already out and it shouldn't be. You couldn't let the brake reservoir open to get moisture on the brake fluid. That will kill your brake fluid, you know. Anyway, let me put the camera on a tripod and we go from there. Right, so that's the best light I can get for you, so I hope you can see. I hope this nothing goes on the floor. So, I will drink my coffee, because I deserve it. And it tastes diesel. Okay. This. Oh, it's broken already. Not surprised. Stay there. Put this here. And this is the Torx here. I don't need to take the battery cover out. Torx. Well, somebody's strong. Tell you what, I think I should change my clothes before I touch on this car because I will get quite dirty in here. I'm just looking for another sensor. I know it's two, but maybe in this car is only one, which will help me. I think it is a pain on this car because the sensor lives in a weird position. So what I want to do now is disconnect the sensor and see what code I'm getting. Ooh, why the sensor moves a lot. Okay. So now I know I will have a code for that, but just want to check something. And the glow plug is on. So let's see. So this is what he was saying, the glow plug light was on before, and when you plug the sensor it's not on anymore. So because he said the light was on and then it did disappear, but the fan keeps going in a high speed. So I just want to see what code will come up. Now we got two codes. Fantastic. Stop. Well, we actually got two codes because I disconnected the MAF sensor and duh. Oh yeah, the glow plug is because of the MAF sensor. Forgot, guys, what I just said. There you go. So I disconnect the sensor. That's the same code is in there. Let's see if we can see it properly. Can you see? The first code is exactly the same code we had before. Short to B+. And I will try to raise this code. Okay. So I will go back to trouble codes. And the codes come back. So what I will do now is plug the sensor, which I take completely out, and now I'll see if I will manage to just plug in. Yeah, I need to change clothes as I will get very dirty in here. Yeah, I need to disconnect this pipe in here, take this intercooler pipe away, and then we can do better work in here. So yeah, bear with me. I just will do this stuff here and change my clothes, and then I come back. No fix to the rescue! I changed my clothes now, so now I just text the guy, so I explained to him what I found so far. And I'm quite surprised, I'm quite curious to see what he will say. Anyway, so my aim now on this old story is to find this broken wire and fix this problem for him. And then the ejectors, we will get to that. Right, so this is what... Oh, why do people they have to use torques for everything on these days on the cars? Okay, it's a 7. Let me see if it's this one. No, that's actually a torque. So I need my blue. Again, like I was saying, is how the hell these mechanics from London, they cannot get this figured out. You know, how the hell this thing works is ridiculous, you know. I get so surprised at this, you know. How come these people be like that? How they got the garage open to people? How? That's my question. I get so frustrated because people, they don't know, most of the people, they don't know nothing about cars, you know, and when they get garage like that, it's annoying. There's not much space here. 22. Right, so even the bolt from the intercooler, it wasn't tight at all. It was loose. That's why I was doing force for nothing. And yeah, the bolt was loose. So the person who was in here didn't even bother to tie the bolts properly. Unbelievable. I would like to know the mechanic who was here. I would love to have a word with him. I would love to say to him, look, I even don't will trust you to work on my push bike. Again, not saying I'm better than another people. Whoa! That was a big accident. Very light. Right. This is difficult, you know, to film and put light for people is very difficult. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry about that. It shouldn't happen, but it does happen. I'm more worried about the phone. Phone don't go on the floor. Other than that, it's fine. So, I need to undo this, so I got more space and I can see what I'm doing. Yeah, that's the guy text me 100%. Oh, yeah. Right, what can I do here? That's the Torx. Okay, let me just put here this. Torx. Yeah, it's probably upset already. But it is what it is. I don't believe the guys there, they didn't know how to tell him, like, look, your injectors is toast, you need new ones, or the values, they're not great. He just sent me a picture, which I was like, why he sent me a picture if the mechanics, they need to know what they're doing? Because in the end of the day, I'm not getting paid for it. I don't mind to help people. I'm not get paid for it. You know, so the mechanics, they should know what they're doing. Let's just go. Let's just say that's the way it is, yeah? Right. Let me turn off this, otherwise I will end up. Alright, let's check the turbo. Ooh. Had a play on it and I don't like it. Right? That's not good news. But I will let him off. He probably will last a few more. Right, the wire loom. So I need to undo this pipe. Okay, so that will be a 7. And I got a 7. Sorry guys, if the video is too long for you, some of the people told me they like to watch my videos and I appreciate that. I appreciate I give you some tips and things like that. I'm always here to help people. Tell you what, talking about this car, I did have this guy watched my videos as well. I did have a BMW, what it was, X6, big car. And again, some mechanics was messing around with the car. And he was in 3 mechanics and they didn't know what to do. In the end, the car came here and I diagnosed lots of things wrong, what the mechanics was doing. And guess what? The car now is running perfect and the people is very happy. Again, just make sure who you deal with, because it's ridiculous, you know. I'm getting so pissed off. Sorry my language, but these people, they don't know how to work. Right, let me do something else in here. These pipes, they are a pain to take it off, so I will leave this alone. I will disconnect from the turbo there and just take it on the side. Thing is, for I check the wire, there's lots of things too. See a nice thing here as well done. They are good. I need to get access to the wire, because the wire is buried, because the guy said the wire was fine. This is what he said. So okay, the wire was fine, but did you actually check the wire loop from the car? So Even have to see where the wire is. You know, sometimes it's... Oh, there you go. Oh, that's even better. Look, I can take the plug all the way up. That's nice. Well, if I can. Ah, there you go. That's what I'm looking for. Right, can you see it? Probably. Oh, sorry about the light flashing in your face. Sorry about that. Right, so what I will do now is grab my meter, start ignition. Sorry about the buzzy noise, but needs to be there. And okay, what I need is, let me see what's happening here then. Nothing. Nothing at all. You should have some voltage in here. Okay? Nothing. I'm trying to see another sensor so I can take it off and you can see what I mean. Let's say if this one, because some of them they just start when the engine starts. Let me check this one. So like you can see, that will be a similar story. You have to have signal or voltage on these plugs. Okay? Always. So now I will check, so I can turn off the ignition because I know straight away this is a wire. Okay, now will be, the buzzing will stop. So what I will do now is check the continuity. Okay, car, shut up. Looks like it's some valve in there. He struggled to keep his position. Okay, have nothing. I got ground. So that's good news. I got ground. Right, the ground wire. Nothing at all. Okay, the plus wire is broken. Okay, we have ground. Now we could have, so normally in here we have the brown is normally the ground wire, and we have the positive wire, and I cannot see, so I will strip this a bit because the guy said they checked the wires and everything was fine, but because I'm curious and I know it's something not right here, I will take things apart, because for today this is the main job I got, and we go from there. So one of the things I want to do is, probably some of you is already on a,
Just check the end of the plug and the wire.
This is what I will do. So we know the brown is working, so the pin 1, so I need to just make a touch here, which it doesn't matter, but I can do more here further. Okay. Yeah, so what I'm doing in here, I'm just pinch the wire, okay, so I can get them, that's it, and then I can check from here, from the end of the plug to the wire in there, if my machine will beep. It's good, okay, so it means the plug is okay, but we will check this one, the ground, which I can make a mark more closer, okay, and That should do, I think. These simple tests. Yeah, it is working. Right, so I'm happy the plug is okay. So now what I have to do is see where this wire loom all goes. Okay, so it goes all down the engine and it comes in here. Okay, so my theory in here is, let me check the wires. Well, I know this one. This wire loom did get damaged when the guy did the clutch. Okay, so now will be a big problem because I have to diagnose this where this wire is broken. Okay, and yes guys, that will be a pain in the butt. So what I need to do, I don't will do this on camera. I will stop filming and I will do all the way down the wire, take this from the gearbox where the guy was touching, because he was moving this whole stuff around here, and I will follow this whole wire, and I can guarantee to you I will find a broken wire here somewhere. Okay, so stay with me, we'll come back soon and then I'll let you know what I did found. But also just read the message, what he's saying. I hate iPhones. This is a company phone, but I hate this stuff. Yeah. Okay, so he's just like question about the things, the bearing in the back and the injectors. So I will reply to him. But yeah, we will come back in a minute. So let me strip that wire and then we will find the problem. Right, guys. So I found the problem. It didn't take me that long. I tell you what, 10 minutes. So I was here. I took the plug from the injectors, So yeah, I was checking there. I said, no, the guy was touching on a gearbox. So let's go further. And if we go here now, I want to see if I can show you. It's difficult on camera, but have a look. Let me see if I can show you. It's a little bit tricky, guys, but I want to show you. So what's happening here? Look, can you see? Let me see if I can put zoom on this. Can you see this green stuff? Can you see it? You know what this means? We know. So what's happened here? The wires was corroded, if acid from the battery or probably they old. And what's happened, because they green, they snapped, and because the guy was changing the gearbox, he was moving the wire loom around. Let's say it wasn't his fault, because it could happen even if me. Okay, that's okay. However, you should take responsibility and say, okay, if the problem starts when I change the gearbox, let me check the wire loom. Because normally this wire loom, you can see, it's all around the gearbox. So he did remove this wire loom to the side for be able to take the other bits around and take the gearbox out. Okay, he didn't do a bad job. It wasn't his fault, but he should take responsibility to check, because it was after he touched it, the car was playing like bananas. Okay, so yeah, I will repair that wire and then we will see how the car behaves. So happy days. Like you can see, a simple test if a meter, you can see straight away is a problem with the wire loom. Simple as that. So, like you can see, guys, I did repair already. So what I did, there's two wires in here. One of them was damaged, one started going, the earth one. So I cut both. I joined each new wire loom, so I got in here, so I cut from here. I didn't make the video because it will be boring. You got how to repair wires anyway online. But this is just to show what actually did happen in this car. Wasn't the sensor, was the wire loom. The guy changed the clutch, he messed around with the wire loom. Could happen, it's not his fault, but my point in here is he could help this guy out and figure out, like, okay, I touched the gearbox, I messed around with the wire loom, maybe I broke something. and then just check. You know, it's nothing much to do. Just check for all of it. Sorry about the noise, but I got my heating here. So yeah, so what I will do now is attach that whole thing there. Right guys, so the wire loom is complete. So now what I will do is turn on the ignition. Okay, the ECU probably now is thinking, hello, welcome back. So now let's see. So you remember what I did before? So this is the code still here. Okay, so now what we want is this one will stay. I want to delete the codes and see if this one on the top will disappear. Ready? Yeah, I think the machine is taking a while to wake up because it was there for a long time. That's it. So I go back. Of course, it will say no codes detected because you need to go back and come back to the main menu. And look at that. Hey, we got the temperature working again on the car. Wow. Wow. I'm not surprised. I knew straight away that was the problem. So like you can see, you go back, come back in, and we just have that code now because I disconnect the MAF sensor because you know the box is not there, is it? So let's go live data just to see if we got that 5 temperature was in there before, which didn't make sense to me. And now it's reading correctly. So now it says 15, which makes sense. So now it's working correctly how it should. I will take the car for a drive and then we will see if the temperature needle will change. So fault code is there, but now I will connect everything back like it was and it should be all good. Happy days. So now we'll put this whole things back. Just be careful with this whole stuff in here for not going needle. Let's put this all quick and then delete the codes live. Make sure everything is there, no codes. Of course, I need to check the EBS sensor, the torsion value as well. I need to check it because, like you see, I show you the video is out. This probably will be the part 1 because I won't put this video online for you see it tonight. And part 2 will be the bearing and the torsion volume. Okay, but for now, what I will do is put everything back because I'm happy already with the results. I did well. I'm happy, proud of myself. Because again, another mystery was done from London. You get used to now have cars from London. BMWs don't start, come on the truck. After 1 week, car is running again. And now this was a very simple problem. I don't see a big deal on this car really, regarding to this sensor thing. I was saying to the guy, look, I can fix this in 5 minutes, and actually I did. I knew straight away it was the wire. Because it lives far, that's a problem. But you managed to drive the car here, so I will take the car for a drive, and then we will see that speed sensor, what's happened. Okay, so now this is tight, and yeah, even my neighbor was here, he was laughing, he said how people leave the brake reservoir open and all the oil escaping. I don't know who mechanic was working in here, but I would like to know this guy. So if you see this video, could you please contact me because I want to know where you have your knowledge from. I know, I'm picking too much on him. Well, about the wire, it wasn't his fault in the end, you know. This could happen if everyone. But again, what I was saying in the beginning is, because he was doing the job, he should take responsibility and say, look mate, okay, yeah, so the fault wasn't there before I do the clutch, so let's sort it out. Maybe it was me, who knows, and then we got this sorted. But I don't think he did bother. Even I don't know if this was the guy who put the sensor or he was another garage, I'm not sure. He didn't tell me that information. If he told me, I probably forget already. Which I got lots of going on in my life at the moment and I cannot remember everything. Apparently my sickness today is better because I'm having a weird problem now. I get sick often. Today I'm fine because my diet is not working. Okay, perfect. Like the same. Put these wires in here. I like put everything perfect like it was. That's the way I work. Okay, fantastic. Now I'll put the box, everything is there. I'll plug in. I don't need you now. Let's put this box there. That's the only thing left. I'll take the car for a drive. I don't want to start it because it will make me sick being in here in the garage because there's lots of emissions. I need to check this torsion value as well. Why so out? Why the guy still left this like that? No clue why. They probably are good changing time. The timing belt is not only changing time, you need to make sure everything is correctly, especially of the Volkswagen. This torsion value is a little bit of pain, and some people they keep forgetting about it. But again, this will create problems for the future if you don't do this right. That's why some people say, oh, timing belt is easy. Yeah, probably is, but make sure the engine is really 100% on timing is important. I'm not saying I'm the best. I'm just saying what I know, what should be done on these cars. These cars, they deserve to be looked after properly because they can last for years and years if you do the things right. If you work like crap and you don't care what you're doing and you're just looking for customers' money and you don't care, don't treat them well, just don't bother be a car mechanic. That's what I would say. I treat the cars like they're mine. So this box is broken, I need to report to him, but it's not a big issue. But anyway, I will leave the way it is. But in the end of the day, I treat the customers' cars like my cars. It's very important in these days because everything is expensive and people struggle. We are living now in very, very hard times. Okay. Oh, just one clip I think is there. That's small plastic clips, I don't need that. Just I need to pick up something in there. Would be good if I can grab it. Because I want to put that back. It's not a big deal anyway, but if I can grab it and put back, it'll be good. If not, well, doesn't matter. It's just a plastic thing. If I can grab it and pull it, that no will make the car go faster or slower. I don't think I will grab it because I just go down. Doesn't matter. It's just a plastic clip, but the plug don't will go nowhere. Right. I got a friend at work. He said he wanted to see what the problem the car have. Why the people in London cannot repair this. You know what? I'm sure if he's a Volkswagen dealer, Audi dealer, they probably will know. Come on, they have to know. But this garage where he been, I don't know who was. These clips, they are a pain. Who works on Volkswagens, Audis, they know these clips. They are funny. Woo. Normally I take this clip and I leave on a mass flow meter. Oh, what's happened today? You don't want to come home? Yeah. Sorry, my language. Right, okay. Tight to the maximum. There you go. Who is the boss? Me. Audi. Who let the dogs out? Audi. There you go. Fantastic. Right. Take this over here. Sometimes I forgot tools on the Cosmos cars. Which is amazing sometimes. Cool. Right, so I will take the car for a test drive. Make sure the fan is not on. And we go from there. But I'm happy with the results so far. Of course, it's not all completed, but part 2, I will show the rest. Okay. Happy days. So what I will do now, I will just delete another code. Okay. All together there. So let's see. So the engine, we got a code. Let's go in so we can make sure properly everything will be fine. Trouble codes. We know we have that one. So because we disconnect the flow meter and I start the ignition. No codes. Go back. Trouble codes. 0. This car is sorted. So now we will start the car, reverse out the garage and see if the fan is working. Yeah, so it's like this misfire thing. And he gone. He was doing a little bit and he gone. But I think it's something to do with the torsion value, but I will get this tomorrow. Or maybe Wednesday. Because tomorrow I have a van which they cannot repair as well. Look, you can see, stable, and no fun. So what I will do now, I will go for a test drive and then let's see if the temperature start going up, because it's what he wasn't doing before. Right, like he was saying yesterday, the temperature didn't move all the way to London, was in 50 all the time, but look, it's going up. And the only lights is on again is the EBS, and the car have a horrible misfire, horrible. To me, it could be that injector 1 and 3 is playing up, or it could be, and even the working of the car, I don't like it. It is knocking a bit, so I would say the torsion value is a way out. This needs to be sorted, and this, well, I need to check this how they call this sensor. I probably will take the wheel now and have a quick look, see what's happened. But other than that, the temperature thing is done. Of course, we have a fault here for the sensor again, and so I will go back and then just do a scan again. And engine should be fine. I don't see nothing wrong with the engine. Well, the misfire will be sorted, but of course he cannot pick it up. Brakes, we have 1, so if we check the brakes, come on. If we check the brakes, of course we will have the left rear EBS wheel speed sensor impulsive signal, which I think is the bearing, but the guy just told me a new bearing was fitted in the back, so I'm a little bit on puzzle now, like how is possible if it's playing up. So what I will do, I will put the car in the garage and check this sensor, see what's happened. I just left the house, straight away the light come on, so we know it's something wrong. But what I want to do, just want to see this engine torsion value again, because it's not good. So let's check again. And the car have a weird smell, which I'm not happy. Is too strong smell diesel. It shouldn't be that smell like that. So we will check the injectors again, because the car now start be warm. So for yeah, the engine is knocking a bit. This engine is quite quiet. See, this is bad. Very bad. So injection, let me see if I can see the injectors again. Oh, they was in the beginning. 178. Yeah, that's too special. The number 1 is too high. I'm not happy with that, but I will adjust the thing first and then we go from there, guys. But happy days, the temperature is going up. Hello guys. So he said he put new bearing, which yes is new, but check this out. Have to go under the car. Can you spot something a bit weird? Can you? The ABS ring is broken. I'm trying to put my light here so then you can see it. Because to put a light good for you see, guys, is a little bit difficult. And I'm trying my best. Like, let me hold like that, that's it. Look at that. It looks like is a piece missing. Look. That's why it's impulsive. It cannot detect properly. So here is fine. Check this out. Is a piece missing. The person who fit this bearing damaged the bearing. So that's why the sensor, when it comes to this area here, look at that. Yeah, it's broken. He hammered this with a hammer or something. Well, part 2, repair this and check the torsion value. So it means tomorrow I need to go Eurocar parts and have a new bearing for him. Tell you what, guys, I'm a little bit disappointed because this is too much, you know. People working in cars and do things like that, I'm not agreeing at all, and I'm getting very, very angry. People charging mega money in a garage, and to do crappy jobs like that is much better. Even don't be a car mechanic, you know. Just close your garage and go do something else. How can you fit a new bearing, and how can you damage the ABS ring? Okay, I understand it's not a shield in here because it should have a shield, yeah. Okay, I get it. But it's not because of the shield this did get damage. Unless something hits the back wheel, but that's unlikely. Because I can see is a hammer damage in there. Look at that. Unbelievable. Oh well, so this is the end of the part 1. I just hope you enjoy. This is the first new video after New Year. So for some of you, Happy New Year. We are in February, but doesn't matter. So tomorrow, or tomorrow, probably not, or maybe tomorrow if I finish 3 because I got blood tests to do. I will try probably on a Wednesday do the part 2, and we will see how the car will behave after we got this all sorted. So stay tuned for part 2. And now I think I will finish for today, clean this mess a bit, and relax. Adios.